Go in peace. Let's go.
There he is, the
Get
man,
ready
the
to light
myth,
it
the
up tonight.
legend.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And checking out some numbers for Royce O'Neal.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's the eraser. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Klingon is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the 3. Stan, what are you keeping your eye on here as we go down the stretch of the season?
Well, I like the battle for playoff positioning and seeding. I think home court is really, really important, especially, Kevin, and you've done a lot of them. When you get to Game 7 in a series, you want that on your home floor.
Here's the eraser. Henderson defending. The eraser's shot's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame with the step back. Henderson with it. Clock at 4. For the 3. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Shot clock at 2. Avdia can't hit. Reeves outside. Yep, that one goes.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Klingon. Henderson outside. He takes it in, and then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Here's the eraser. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And again, another assist.
Just put the ball in his hands. You know something good is going to happen. This is playmaking perfection.
The single-season record for assists was already in his possession. But this season he's taken it to another level. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Henderson. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And there's the call on the eraser. That's his first foul. Now Henderson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Kamare. Here's Klingon. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. You look at the eraser, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Luka Doncic, just trailing him. Another guy that's having a great scoring season.
What a threat both of these guys have proven to be, especially over this stretch. Scoring machines.
The eraser, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Pass to Klingon. Here's Henderson. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Reeves. Fast break. The Lakers. Throws down the breakaway jam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Alexander Walker following the bucket by the Lakers. And Portland with another turnover here.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And of course, he's second in the league rebounds per game. His work ethic on the glass, unmatched.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Here's the eraser. He has 7. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Alexander Walker with the ball. No scoring in this one. Here's Kamare. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Henderson passes to Alexander Walker. Over Reeves. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's the eraser. He's got 10. Drummond with a screen on Henderson. The eraser. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching.
And another assist for him.
And he's been piling up the assists all season.
In fact, that last assist tied him for the most in a single season in franchise history. Here's Henderson, and he makes good on the layup. Henderson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Lakers leading by 15. There's a screen. Over to the wing. Here's the eraser. His three-pointers off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Alexander Walker passes to Henderson. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to aRcADe. Back to Henderson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Yep, it counts.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's the eraser. Good on the triple. The eraser's got 15 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they capitalize in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Connect gets it to go.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And Portland turns it over again. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Lakers. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Portland, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. Pass to the eraser. Reeves outside. Shoots over Simons. Reeves gets the bucket. 7 points in the game.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Henderson. And rebounded by Connect. The eraser passes to Drummond. From deep, Reeves bangs home the trifecta.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Henderson with it, now defended by the eraser. Can they get it? Lakers with the rebound.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Reeves the pass to the eraser. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the eraser. Drills it from outside. The eraser's got 18 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Henderson with it, defended by Reeves. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Outside, Simons. Vanderbilt against aRcADe. 6 to shoot. That one good for 2.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the eraser in the last matchup against Utah was all business. He finished with 64 points and a triple-double for all that effort. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And, Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
To the middle. Klingon with the steal. And now Portland on the break. That's a 2 from Simons. Again, the Trailblazers score.
That's a textbook catch and shoot. Simons got his feet lined up and was ready to go.
Vanderbilt, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Vanderbilt's got 6 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Back to Simons. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. The Lakers controlling the game. Here's Connect. Hits the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Inside. Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. Here's the eraser, covered by Simons. Out to the right wing. Here's Connect. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Here's the eraser. He's got 23. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. A three-pointer is right on target.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And here is Simons, coming off 31 points last game. To halt the run, connects from three-point range. Simons has got his third bucket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Los Angeles, way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. Welcome back, everyone. Just moments ago, we witnessed greatness. A new single-season record was made.
And how about that? We've got a new record holder for assists in a single season. His name sits above so many of the legendary playmakers this game has seen.
Well, you watch MP, he's got everything you'd want in a basketball player. Talent, accountability, leadership. He's an easy guy to root for.
So for the Lakers right now, Shake Milton is out there with Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Finney-Smith in at the center. And it's Doncic missing.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Simons. Gran sets a screen for Simons. Drains the three-pointer. Simons has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Trailblazers.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Puts up a three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
He's looking for Portis and finds him. Over Reeves. The rebound. Second quarter. And Portland making a change here. Thibault's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Andre Drummond comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Erasers subbed in for Shake Milton. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Grant outside. Over Reeves. Grant, that's good.
Well, over the years, Grant has worked hard on his jump shot. Now he's dangerous from the mid-range.
Doncic outside. Pass to the Eraser. O'Neal on the wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Charity stripe shot. Reeves can't hit.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's the Eraser, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Portis. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Yes, that goes in. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
To the inside, here's Grant. Over Reeves. No good from Grant. Here's the Eraser. He's got 23. Screen by O'Neal. Here's the Eraser. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Simons surveying the D. Portland again missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
All right, Stan, a hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Ayton kicks to Simons. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get something going. Again, Simons missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The Eraser passes to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Doncic has got 10.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
To the paint, Grant finds Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
The Eraser passes to Doncic. Out to the wing. Here's the Eraser, covered by Simons. Releases, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Ayton. Grant outside. Ayton a screen on Reeves. No good from Grant. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 20-6 run. Reeves the pass to O'Neal. Portland grabs the miss. Down low, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number one option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
Grant sets a screen for Simons. Pass to Grant.
Get the perimeter.
Outside, Simons. Ayton kicks to Portis from the arc. The rebound by the Eraser. The Eraser's got 8 rebounds in this game. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 8 points here in this quarter.
A coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Outside, Simons. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Simons. Grant gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pass to the Eraser. 1:11 left in the second quarter. From 18 feet away, again, Los Angeles.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Launches a 3, and it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Simons the pass to Thibault. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. The shot's good from Simons.
And Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
LA's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now here's Simons. 12 points for him. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
So quick. Simon's using that burst to get to the rim.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
For 3, Portis. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at this point, I'm not sure there's a unanimous choice. Makes it tough on the voters. And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Portland Trailblazers.
Look like these guys had popcorn before the game because they got butterfingers. Couldn't control the ball at all. You like that one, Ernie?
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Trailblazers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. aRcADe out there with Klingon. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Here's the eraser, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Now Henderson. Klingon the screen for Henderson. Takes a shot at the elbow. The rebound by the eraser. The eraser's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Vanderbilt misses. And here are the Blazers. Henderson outside. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Both free throws good from Henderson.
Well, Henderson has a lot of talent. He's a dynamic guard who plays with a real swagger and energy.
Out left to the wing. Here's the eraser. Henderson defending. The three ball. The shot by the eraser. No good. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. It's blocked. Vanderbilt the pass to the eraser. To the inside. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 15 points.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Henderson with a screen on Vanderbilt. Outside, aRcADe. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Here's Henderson. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
Here's the eraser, and he's good on the three ball. The eraser's got 35.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Wasted no time on that one.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Reeves the pass to the eraser. From outside the arc. And no good that time. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Avdia. Out to Henderson. And another 3 for Portland.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The eraser's shot's good.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Here's Henderson. The rebound by the eraser. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Back to Henderson. Off with the layup. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's the eraser. He has 40. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The eraser's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
In the corner, Henderson with it. Portland again missing. Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. There's the triple, and it drops once again. The bucket from the eraser. The eraser's got 15 points in just the second half. They set the pick. Alexander Walker with the ball. Nothing on the board. Pass to Kamare. They need this. Klingen's shot is off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Vanderbilt. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vanderbilt's got 8 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lakers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Reeves gets the bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Klingen. Here's Kamare. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Connect. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And there's the call on the eraser. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far for the Trailblazers. Bobby Portis has checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Simons in for Henderson. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Drummond. O'Neal comes in for Vanderbilt. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. Three-pointer, Simon drills the three-pointer. He's got 17.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's the eraser. He has 45 points. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Outside, Simons. And the basket is good. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, we're seeing Simons unleashed on offense. He's in a groove, and his team is helping to keep him in it.
Over in the corner, Doncic. 11 feet away, and again it's the Lakers.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots. but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Swinging the screen for aRcADe. Off target with his three.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Here's the eraser. Spins. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 26 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Portis, the pass to Simons. And there's the call on the eraser. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Portis, a screen on Milton. Portland, no good that time either. And Los Angeles guys shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Here's the eraser, covered by Simons. Doncic with the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home.
Hey, who's watching them?
To end the run. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Erasers got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Over in the corner, Doncic. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And the slam dunk by Simons.
The vertical of Simons getting all the way up to the rim.
Here's the eraser, covered by Simons. Pass to the eraser. Back to Milton. Three-pointer. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he's certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, DA. Thank you so much. That's a 2 from Simons, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Simons has got 23 points. Floats it up for Doncic. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
The Trailblazers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And it's Simons missing. And for the Lakers, they're shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. The offensive rebound. Here's Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Doncic has got 38 points.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
aRcADe finds Simons. Fires top of the key. Again, Simons missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The eraser passes to Doncic. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here's Walker. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Simons. And he drives in, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
ends up going with the new group. Barber's checked in for Los Angeles. The eraser comes in for Shake Milton. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Luka Doncic out there with the eraser. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Barber in at the 3 spot. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Kamare. Henderson, no one around him. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's the eraser. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Outside, Avdia. Now Henderson. Henderson with another miss. Here's the eraser. Lays it up and banks it in. The eraser's got 55.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
The shot from the low post is good. The eraser's got 57 points.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Henderson outside. Henderson with another miss. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-3 run right now. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. The eraser's shot's good.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And Los Angeles guys shooting about 45% from the 4 in the 4th. Driving the lane, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the eraser.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Henderson outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Michelle. How much of this incredible accomplishment is due to a shift in mentality? And do you look to score less on a night where you set the record for most assists in a game?
You read the game and you react to that. Sometimes being unwilling to shoot can be considered selfish, and sometimes passing can be too. I just look to make the right read every single possession, and that's why I love playing with this team, because we've all got a winning mentality and we all got the right motivation. And when you're met with something like that, when you're met with those two things, then you meet a perfect storm. And you're able to break records like you are tonight.
Well done.
Joe.
So, what's harder, setting the single game record for assists, rebounds, or points?
They're all individual credit for group work. I mean, if you score, then more than likely someone set you up. And rebounds, they only happen if everyone boxes out. Assists are obviously a team thing, so I think they all mean the same, honestly.
That's great.
Thank you.
MP, you dropped more dimes than a pocket meter this season.
Proud of how you handled that. Your teammates will love it.
Win this thing so we can get some Italian beef sandwiches.